In a dusty little town lived a young man named Hassan. His father sold old, used shoes from a small, wooden table. It wasn't a business, it was just survival. Every morning, Hassan helped his father clean and arrange the shoes, watching him earn just enough for that night's dinner. One afternoon, Hassan asked, "Baba, don't you ever think of doing something bigger?" His father sighed, "Bigger, my son, this table feeds us." Dreams don't, but something inside Hassan whispered, "If I think small like everyone else, I will live small like everyone else." One day, a well-dressed traveler stopped at their table. He picked up a worn-out shoe and said, "Why don't you repair them, polish them, make them look new?" Hassan's father just laughed. "People here want things cheap, not good." But the traveler looked directly at Hassan. "Young man," he said, "the world opens for those who think bigger than their street." Those words hit Hassan like thunder. That night, Hassan couldn't sleep. He looked at the pile of old shoes and made a decision. The next morning, he used his own small savings to buy polish, brushes, and thread. His father was upset. "Why waste money? We're not shoemakers." But Hassan stood firm. "Baba, just give me 1 month. Let me try." Hassan took the oldest, dirtiest pair of shoes. He repaired the torn sole, polished the leather until it shined, and cleaned the laces. When he placed it back on the table, even his father was stunned. "It looks new," he whispered. Later that day, a customer asked for the price. Before his father could answer, Hassan confidently said, "Triple the normal price." His father almost choked, but the customer simply smiled and said, "I'll take them." From that day on, everything changed. Hassan repaired more shoes, and soon, people were coming from other villages just to buy from him. He hired 2 boys to help, then he rented a small shop. When his father first walked in, he said, "Hassan, you turned old shoes into gold." Hassan shook his head. "No, Baba, I turned small thinking into big success." Years passed. Hassan's single shop grew to 10, then 20. He started designing his own brand and opened stores in major towns. One evening, he took his elderly father to his newest, largest store. It was 3 floors of shining lights and happy customers. With tears in his eyes, his father said, "My son, I sold shoes my whole life. You built an empire from them." Hassan smiled and held his father's hand. "Baba," he said, "you sold shoes. I sold a vision. Your environment can be small. Your resources can be small, but your mind must never be. The moment you decide to think bigger, your entire world begins to expand." Thanks for watching.